Imagine showing up to your job in 2030 and being told the tasks you do every day are no longer needed. Not because of budget cuts, but because an algorithm learned to do them faster, cheaper, and without coffee breaks. That's not science fiction. It's a scenario multiple top research groups say could affect roughly a third of work. Stay with me. We'll look at the data, which jobs are most exposed, why some roles are safer, and exactly what you can do right now to survive and thrive. In this video, we'll uncover which industries are most exposed and how AI could completely reshape how you work. You'll also learn 5 high-value skills that can protect your career from automation. When analysts say AI will replace 30% of jobs, they don't all mean the same thing. There are 3 main interpretations. First, percent of hours automated. McKinsey estimates that activities accounting for 30% of all hours worked could be automated by 2030. Second, jobs at risk. PwC found that up to 30% of jobs in OECD countries could be technically automatable by the 2030s. And third, workers disrupted. Brookings reports that over 30% of American workers could see half their daily tasks changed by AI. So 30% doesn't always mean 1/3 of workers will lose jobs. It means a third of the work we do might soon be done by machines. Why 2030? Because we're at a critical point. Between 2022 and 2024, AI made decade-level leaps. Generative AI, multimodal systems, autonomous code tools. But it takes years for companies and governments to integrate them. That's why most experts agree the true wave of transformation will crash by 2030. In short, the tech is ready. The question is, are we? Let's get specific. According to McKinsey, by 2030, up to 30% of US work hours could be automated. PwC states that roughly 30% of jobs in OECD nations could be automatable by the 2030s. The World Economic Forum says nearly half of companies expect job disruption by 2025, but new roles in AI, data, and sustainability will also rise. Brookings states over 30% of workers will face major task reconfiguration. The takeaway? Experts don't all agree on the exact numbers. They agree on the direction. Automation will be massive, uneven, and fast. Here's what's most at risk. High exposure jobs are data entry clerks, call center agents, paralegals, accountants, and junior administrative roles. Medium exposure is doctors, analysts, and project managers will be assisted, not replaced by AI, which will handle reports, diagnostics, and routine emails. Low exposure jobs include plumbers, electricians, therapists, educators, and skilled artisans who rely on unpredictability, dexterity, and deep human interaction. AI replaces repetition, not relationship. But make no mistake, every job will change. Automation doesn't happen overnight. It goes through 4 stages. The AI becomes capable enough. It's embedded into existing software tools. Businesses scale it to save costs. Human roles shift or shrink. Example, a bank uses AI to reconcile transactions. First, it helps employees, then it replaces part of their workload. And finally, the company needs fewer humans for that process. That's the automation curve. Let's talk survival. Here are 9 real-world steps to stay ahead. Audit your daily tasks. Spot repetitive patterns, they'll go first. Double down on human strengths, leadership, empathy, creativity. Learn to use AI tools, prompting, automation, data literacy. Essential in all fields. Gain basic technical fluency. You don't need to code, but you must understand what AI can and can't do. Specialize vertically. Combine domain expertise with AI literacy. Build your network. Opportunities move faster than job boards. Showcase judgment. Document where you add value beyond algorithms. Be mobile. Consider new roles or sectors where your skills transfer. Advocate for responsible adoption. The people guiding AI rollout will lead the next decade. Even with all these studies, one truth remains: nobody knows the exact outcome. Everything depends on adoption speed, education, and how fast we adapt. AI isn't destiny, it's direction. What we do between now and 2030 will define whether we're replaced or redefined. So, will AI replace 30% of jobs by 2030? The data says it could, but the future depends on you. Learn AI tools. Build irreplaceable human skills. Lead the change, because those who understand AI will manage those who don't. If you learned something today, hit that like button. It tells YouTube you value deep, research-based videos like this. Subscribe for weekly breakdowns on how tech shapes the future of work, and drop a comment below. Which task at your job should be automated first? I'll reply with one AI tool that can actually do it. See you in the next one.